same old con, doubling down on ugly, misogynistic, racist lies as a substitute for real ideas and solutions that will actually make people's lives better.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama took center stage at the Democratic National Convention on day 2 of the DNC, delivering a forceful speech that zeroed in on former President Donald Trump and rallied Democrats ahead of the upcoming election. The event marked her most prominent political appearance since speculation began that she might enter the 2024 presidential race, a notion she has repeatedly dismissed. Michelle Obama, often mentioned as a potential presidential candidate, has consistently downplayed any interest in running for office. Yet, as President Joe Biden faced mounting pressure to exit the race following a lackluster debate performance in June, her name surfaced as a possible replacement. Polls have consistently shown her to be one of the most popular figures in American politics, and some analysts believe she would have been a formidable opponent to Trump had she decided to run. On the second night of the DNC, hosted in Chicago, Michelle Obama threw her support behind Vice President Kamala Harris, who secured the Democratic nomination after Biden withdrew from the race in July. In a speech that blended hope with caution, the former First Lady told the audience,
"Something wonderfully magical is in the air, isn't it? Yeah. You know, we're feeling it here in this arena, but it's spreading all across this country we love. A familiar feeling that's been buried too deep for far too long. You know what I'm talking about. It's the contagious power of hope. The anticipation, the energy, the exhilaration of once again being on the cusp of a brighter day. The chance to vanquish the demons of fear, division, and hate that have consumed us and continue pursuing the unfinished promise of this great nation, the dream that our parents and grandparents fought and died and sacrificed for. America, hope is making a comeback."
In a moment of reflection, Michelle Obama urged the Democratic base not to sit around and complain, but to do something, echoing advice that Harris's late mother once gave her.
But as we embrace this renewed sense of hope, let us not forget the despair we have felt. Let us not forget what we are up against. Yes, Kamala and Tim are doing great now. We're loving it. They're packing arenas across the country. Folks are energized. We are feeling good. But remember, there are still so many people who are desperate for a different outcome, who are ready to question and criticize every move Kamala makes, who are eager to spread those lies, who don't want to vote for a woman, who will continue to prioritize building their wealth over ensuring that everyone has enough.
Obama's speech also came on the heels of a reported rift with the Biden family. In June, an Axios report suggested that the former First Lady had grown frustrated with the Bidens, citing her friend Kathleen Buell's contentious divorce from Biden's son, Hunter Biden. The report, based on anonymous sources, detailed Michelle Obama's purported anger over the situation and noted her noticeable absence from Biden's re-election campaign. However, a spokesperson for Michelle Obama dismissed the claims, telling Axios that she remained friends with both Kathleen Buell and the Bidens, and that she fully supported Biden's re-election efforts. White House spokesperson Andrew Bates also downplayed the report, stating that whomever made these claims about that relationship isn't familiar with it. The speech recalled Michelle Obama's memorable address at the 2016 DNC, where she famously declared, "When they go low, we go high," in a spirited endorsement of then Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton. Despite her efforts, Clinton eventually lost to Trump in the general election. The Obamas officially endorsed Harris in July, shortly after Biden exited the race and Harris announced her candidacy, though the endorsement came later than those from other party leaders. On social media, Michelle Obama expressed her pride in Harris.
"I'm so proud of my girl, Kamala. Barack and I are so excited to endorse her as the Democratic nominee because of her positivity, sense of humor, and ability to bring light and hope to people all across the country. We've got your back."
Earlier, Trump offered a rare, if somewhat reserved, compliment to his predecessor, Barack Obama. Speaking to CNN in Detroit, the former president described Obama as a nice gentleman, but criticized his trade policies as weak. "Take a look at Japan, take a look at China, take a look at some of these countries and what they did," Trump said. Despite the criticism, Trump's comments were notably softer compared to his previous attacks, which included questioning Obama's citizenship, a baseless claim that Trump perpetuated during his first presidential run in 2011. Michelle Obama's speech at the DNC underscored the deep stakes of the upcoming election and the importance of unity within the Democratic Party. As the campaign season enters its final stretch, her words served as both a rallying cry for the base and a reminder of the challenges ahead.